Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
Batman, my favorite character.
But we're the hee hee ha ha funny man.
That's right, kids. Welcome back to another episode of We Are the Knights. Well, this month, the Joker podcast.
Oh no, not the Joker podcast. Jokers are wild. Oh, we already did that. My bad.
Ray's other favorite character, Hee Hee Ha Ha Man. Anyway, I am Phil. Joining me, as always,
I am the vengeance. I am the knight.
When she shows up, it's no laughing matter. It is
Lilith Hellfire.
Consensually terrorizing it. That's right, kids. For the month of April,
they've got a reprieve for at least a year, so streets are safe for himbos ages 21 to 25 everywhere for now.
You're making strangled to death because she's all frustrated. But yeah, no.
No, that's what the edibles are for.
Oh damn! I think you gave those up too.
No, I gave them smoking, not edibles.
Oh, okay. She's like, what do you think I am, crazy? All right, kids. So yes, for the whole month of April, we'll be covering the Joker, the 1975 series. So this time we will be covering the first 3 issues, and it's crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to Senor Alvarez.
All right, so yeah, send in all your Joker thoughts for the month of April. I'll wait for Ray. Hee hee ha, man, was good.
The Joker I prefer. I prefer when he's more like it's like this kind of Joker, like when he is actually like just cold-blooded, like he's just a cold-blooded killer. Like it's not.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing past that thin veneer of like the clown prince of crime, and you just really see that murder instinct, you know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. We'll get into it, but I almost thought he was almost like, I don't know, too refined in some of these issues. I'm just like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah, that's where you see kind of like this is where they're like, okay, well, we're not really going with the noir villain aspect of it. Like they're really trying to like figure out what they want Joker to be, because like he was just when he showed up, it was just from one thing to the next. You never knew which Joker you really were gonna get.
Oh yeah.
And so I feel like this book was trying to determine like what kind of Joker do we really want Batman's villain to be, because you're only as good as your villain, right? Especially in DC, the villains definitely define the heroes.
Oh yeah.
And this whole rogues gallery has every aspect of like his personality, you know, whether it's the Penguin, the Riddler, even Poison Ivy to an extent, because you know he's a industrialist and she's for making the earth a better place. So like you know, 2 sides to the coin kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
So it's time for the Joker. It's time for them to give a whack at the Joker about what they really wanted him to be.
Hey-o.
So yeah, let's get started. Because it's Diddy O'Neil, baby!
That's right. And again, remember...
This is classic, because we got Julius Schwartz as the editor. This is great.
It's pre-crisis, kids, because yes, the Joker, the first Joker, Volume 1, May 1975. So this is very much...
And you want to know something interesting? This is the logo that they use. If you look, if you've ever been in Walmart and saw like the Joker's merch that they have for like his toys and stuff, this is the logo they actually use. It's a little more refined, but this is pretty much the same logo that they use for those toys. I found that super interesting too.
It's the OG logo.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, May 1975, The Joker's Double Jeopardy. Like Lil said, writer Dennis O'Neil, penciler Irv Novick, inker Dick Giordano, and editor Julius Schwartz.
Dick, what are you doing here?
Hey, how many times have you attacked your wife? And again, the Riddler, Penguin, Catwoman, and Two-Face are on the cover, but
bait and switch.
Only one of them show up.
25 cents. F in the chat. F in the chat for our wallets, kids.
Oh, yeah. 25 cents. The Joker's Double Jeopardy. A criminal named Senor Alvarez sneaks into Arkham Asylum and breaks Two-Face free from his cell. The Joker sees them and implores them to set him free as well. But
What about me? What about me?
But Senor Alvarez is in need of a superior criminal. Oh,
burn.
Oh, you don't do that to the Joker. Nah.
I guess he didn't know who the Joker was. Joker is about as petty as Phil, kids.
I ain't shaving that mustache. I'm painting right over.
I love how the Penguin at this point still looks like the Batman 66.
Oh, yeah.
Love that for us.
Besmirched at such an insult, the Joker arranges for his own escape. Using a helium balloon from a charity donation, the Joker inflates it and floats out of the prison yard. That is so 66.
It is, truly.
So how'd you get out of prison, kid? I got high. I inhaled and I got high.
Whippets to the rescue, kids. Whippets to the rescue.
Oh, my. Later, Senor Alvarez consults with Two-Face in his hotel room. I bet he did. He wants Two-Face to steal a collection of valuable Spanish doubloons.
Doubloons!
Doubloons.
You know, as a pirate.
Oh, yes. Lila's favorite as a pirate. Yes, she loves the doubloons.
Pirates are.
Well, I do live in Florida.
Yes. Two-Face flips his special coin and decides to help Alvarez steal the coins.
What was he gonna kill him if he didn't want?
I know.
Why would you ever? You can't trust Two-Face.
I don't know if it came up the other side. Was he going to be like, oh, no, well, thanks for helping me escape from prison, blam.
Exactly.
The Joker and one of his henchmen sneak into the hotel room disguised as room service staff. The Joker is hiding inside the food cart.
Classic!
He throws an acid pie at Alvarez, but Two-Face keeps him at bay by hurling a bowl of pears, get it? Sounds like pears, like a pear of something, at him. When the Joker finally picks himself up, Two-Face is gone. As the evening goes on, the Joker tracks Two-Face to the scene where he plans on staging the crime. The two fight one another, but Two-Face proves victorious and ties the Joker to a circular...
Who is this Two-Face, by the way?
I don't know.
I don't know this guy. This ain't the Two-Face I grew up with.
No, Mr. Joker, I expect you to die.
Exactly. What in the bomb is going on around here?
Oh, Harvey went straight off the deep end at this point. Ties Joker, to a circular saw table in the basement. He ribs the Joker that the saw is going to cut him into two. Get it, kids? Two-Face leaves the Joker to his fate and stalks off leaves him to his fate, doesn't watch, stalks off to fetch the doubloons. Fortunately for the Joker, he uses the acid in his lapel flower to weaken the ropes and escape.
Oh, wait, the best quote ever in this one from the Joker. Much as I hate to admit it, the Batman has taught me a few tricks, such as be prepared. Or was that the Boy Scouts?
Oh, that's nice.
Great quote. Love it.
Two-Face steals the coin collection from the display case and retreats back to his hideout where he finds the Joker waiting for him. The Joker distracts Two-Face by throwing clumps of fake hair at him, but Two-Face manages to grab him by the coat. The Joker's coat is treated with an adhesive and Two-Face cannot let go.
So stupid.
Sticky fingers, kid. The two criminals wrestle around until finally knocking each other onto the floor. The Gotham City Police Department, for the first time being competent, arrives to collect them. Commissioner Gordon reveals that the coins Two-Face stole were counterfeit. Senor Alvarez had previously stolen the real coins prior to his confrontation with the Joker. He is now in police custody.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, the cops show up because was this the one they said, Batman's out of town?
Well, yeah.
So
he's probably he's probably haunting that guy in the swamp right now.
That's
a deep cut. You guys might have to scroll way down for that one.
Remember this thing you did 20 years ago? Come back. And did you know, Lilith, that this is the first appearance of that acid flower? This issue?
No, really?
Yep. This issue features the
now,
first.
You want to know what's weird? This one was in that Two-Face 75 yearbook, and I'm just like,
Oh,
why?
because Two-Face was in it, I guess.
I guess like this is like not the best look for Two-Face,
Or maybe it was just, oh, this is the first time Two-Face appeared, and it wasn't like
but
in
it
a
wasn't
Batman
in.
book.
Yeah, this one isn't in any of the Joker collections though. That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, you would think this one to be in the Joker, maybe because they were reprinted for
Because
Two-Face.
they already did. Yeah,
Because I mean, this
probably.
is Joker's first solo, so you think this would be like his first. It like be reprinted.
I mean, it only took him like 30, 36 years to give him his own.
Yeah, I know.
So weird. Oh, this next one is hilarious though. I love the sad saga of Willie the Weeper. I'm just like, that is a dick joke if I ever heard one. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Didn't you date him?
No.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. Weeper.
Can't relate. Sorry, that is not relatable content for me.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so
I don't do wilted flowers either.
Oh my!
Why I date people that are 21 to 25? Just
She likes the big stalks, kids. Yeah.
Jolly Green Giants, if you will.
Oh my! All right, so we ready for 2?
Let's do it.
I like that cover.
Oh, the cover's great. All these covers are actually pretty great.
Oh, yeah. This might be my favorite one out of these 3. Yeah. Giant Joker throwing his cards. All right.
Giving his best Gambit, giving him his best Remy LeBeau.
Yeah, Mon Ami. Oh yeah, Joker did it first. The Joker, number 2, July 1975. The Sad Saga of Willie the Weeper by Denny O'Neil.
Is Marvin Fargo like a shout out to Marv Wolfman or no?
I don't know, maybe. Looks like the same team, except this time inker Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, which did a ton of like great DC art in like the 70s,
Oh, yeah.
80s. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. They might have even used his art on some of the superpower stuff, like the toys.
Yeah, he did the cover with Ernie Chan on this one too. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you see anything like any DC from like T-shirts, even anything from like the 70s or 80s, there's a good chance his art's on it. The Joker is sprung out of Arkham Asylum by Willie the Weeper, a criminal genius who has a habit of crying uncontrollably until he sees others cry. That's almost like you, but you just start laughing.
I was gonna say the
people
opposite.
cry.
That's the Bizarro version of me.
So again, I've only read the first 3 so far. So is every issue going to be, well, how does Joker get out of Arkham this time?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's his whole shtick. Because it's a revolving door. It's kind of a really sad take on mental illness, honestly. Well, if you're a man in the 70s, mental illness. Because if you're a woman, you get lobotomized still at this point, and your husband gets to divorce you and move on.
That's right, especially if you come from a political family, they'll lobotomize you. And...
Yep. Sad state of affairs.
Weeper decided to get Joker's help to overcome his problem and use the Joker as his assistant during the robbery of a very expensive platinum from a wealthy man. The Joker...
Relatable content for me.
Yes. In a shocking turn of events, the Joker decides to double-cross Willie and teach him a lesson about trust. But the crime is eventually...
Hey,
what?
Trust among thieves. Honor among thieves, damn it. That's the whole thing where it falls apart.
Or again, are we getting to the beginning of, I'm crazy. You can't trust me. I'm crazy.
Of course.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. But the crime is eventually foiled with help from a couple of Arkham Asylum guards, Benny Kiss and Marvin Fargo, who were fired after the Joker's escape.
They got their revenge.
Exactly. The Joker's treachery was not enough to cure Willie, but the madman's arrest apparently cured him of his problem. That is until the Joker decides to give the police information about Willie's own criminal activities. Wah, wah.
Yep, no honor among thieves. What a shame.
So it's kind of, so I'm seeing what Denny's doing here. It's kind of like unintentionally Joker's helping like defeat other villains.
Because, he is Batman's arch nemesis, so all other rogues are irrelevant at that. You know what I mean? Like, so I get that. He's like, he think I'm gonna be the guy to kill Batman, but not really, because he's in love with him. or the idea of him and what that represents for him, locked in an
No.
internal struggle kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do like this look and this take on it. I do.
Yeah, and again, it's very Silver Agey.
And it's like, and we never see Willie the Weeper again.
Oh my god! Until Chip brings him back or
He
something.
should show up in the hill. Red Hood the
Oh,
Hill.
you're weeping now. Wait
But
till
please.
you're waiting now. Wait till Jason shoots you in the face.
Exactly. And it's only 9 issues.
It's
That's
not.
so random,
It's
right?
it was gonna be 10, and they only published the 9, and it wasn't until recently. I guess they released the 10th one and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, for decades
Was it
only,
like a Denny O'Neil like thing that they released it even? Like if he was still alive, I don't think they would have released it.
I think maybe, yeah. Wonder if it was like
But that's still so random. That's such a random number. I guess it didn't do good.
maybe, yeah. But again, in that era, I'm like in 75.
It really wasn't about the villains in that era, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, how long would a villain's book last in that era?
Could have at least gave it the maxi, but they weren't even really thinking about that back then either. So
Yeah.
see, that's what I mean, though. I kind of like that. Like you just never know. Like they just ended books just ended randomly back then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, that was the last one. You show up the next month and go, yeah, they don't make that book anymore, babe. Sorry.
Well, just looking at them all, I wonder if it's just because like it seems like they went back and forth on writers. Like Denny wrote the first 3, then he came back for number 6, and that was it for Denny.
Well, he was probably busy with all the other stuff he was doing at this time.
And then Elliot S. Magan wrote 4.
He was busy doing other stuff at this time. He was getting ready for that Superman movie and writing the thing for it and stuff like that too. So
yeah, and then like Martin Pasco wrote 5 and 10. Yeah. So there was like for 10 issues.
I feel like if Denny would have stuck through the whole thing, it probably would have been a bigger success. But he had so many things to do on both sides of the street.
Yeah, or even just like one consistent writer. But yeah, 10 issues. There was 3 writers.
Yeah, that seems like. It kind of reminds me of I won't say what book, but it was a certain book in the 2000s that kind of every every 5 issues had a new writer for a while.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I don't really actually like this character. You guys got too many stipulations on him, so I think that's what it kind of turned out to be in that particular case that I'm thinking of. I don't like the joke. Like I said, the Joker's hard to pin down. Like you know, it truly is. Like he could be anything for any season. And you kind of see that throughout the whole series, like with the different writers' takes. Unfortunately, that might be what probably put the nail in the coffin, as it were.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we also got an appearance in issue 2 from the Joker Mobile.
Yeah.
Which I was
like, well, it worked for Green Arrow.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, this wasn't the first appearance. No, the Joker Mobile's first appearance was Batman 37 from 1946.
Yeah. Although I think my favorite Joker toy is Shut Up, Joker's Joy Buzzer.
Was it this one where he's like, oh yeah, usually it's just a harmless little thing, but I amped it up for like 200 volts.
Oh, remind me to tell a story about a tens machine on Patreon for next month. That reminds me of a story. Just remind me.
Oh my.
That is Patreon talk for sure.
Oh, get ready, kids. We'll hear about what kind of joy buzzer Lilith was using.
Also, shout out to the Hacienda.
Hacienda, yes. I giggle every time.
I listen. It's corny, but I love it. Don't judge.
Hey, man, I giggle every time I see that. Hacienda.
Okay, let's get to 3.
Okay. All right, Joker number with guest appearance here. The Joker number 3, October 1975. The last haha. Writer.
This is kind of proving Ray's point, honestly.
I know, but it's so
ridiculous. So embarrassed right now.
It's so ridiculous. It's so good. Go on. Writer Dennis O'Neil, penciler Ernie Chan, inker Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, colorist Joe Orlando, and editor Julia Schwartz. That's another thing too. Besides the jumping writers, jumping art teams too. So I wonder if that might be there.
DC was a mess at this point in time too.
Mhm. The Joker steals a valuable clown mask from a museum, and the curator of the museum wrongly identifies the thief as the Creeper.
The Creeper.
When Jack Ryder learns of this false accusation,
Jack Ryder. Every time.
I can't think of a joke, but that does sound kind of dirty.
Rod Thruster was taken.
Richard Ryder.
Exactly.
When Jack Ryder learns of
I think Jack Ryder invented the symbiote.
the symbiote. Oh no, I forget what the guy's name, but he was on Howard Stern back in the day. When Jack Ryder learns of this false accusation, he transforms into the Creeper and goes looking for the Joker. The Creeper locates the Joker during the robbery of another valuable item, and he confronts the Clown Prince of Crime. Unfortunately, the Creeper gets amnesia after the battle with the Joker. Taking advantage of the situation, the Joker convinces the Creeper that they are allies, and together they capture the notorious cartoonist, Sandy Saturn. I'm just waiting for the 66 music. The Joker tells the Creeper that Saturn is responsible for framing him, and in order to clear his name, he will have to deliver enough evidence to the police. The Joker gives the Creeper a bag with evidence and tells the Creeper to go to the nearest police precinct. I feel like this is how Lilith gets rid of some of her himbos. Take this 20-pound bag of marijuana to the police.
Like, I was like, Billy Batson, what are you
doing? Inside the evidence.
Also, Sandy Saturn is a parody of Charles Schultz, obviously, because of the cashews being peanuts, right? If I remember right.
Inside the evidence bag, however, the Joker had placed a bomb, but thanks to the Joker unwittingly touching his transformation device, the Creeper transforms into
relatable content for me.
The Creeper transforms into Jack Ryder, and in doing so, regains his memory in time to prevent the bomb from exploding inside the police building. Afterwards, Ryder confronts the Joker as Creeper at the criminal's hacienda, and he gets the upper hand in the fight, defeating the Joker and taking him to the authorities. Oh my lord, hacienda, first appearance, Batman number 4 from 1940. Holy crap, I didn't realize it was that old.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a 60s or 70s trope. Oh, gee.
Joker Venom's in here too, though. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I don't think it's the same though.
Mm-hmm. The character William Batson featured in this issue was probably included as a nod to the character Captain Marvel, but it should not be considered as such since this appearance is not aligned with any version of the character in his respective continuities.
What are continuities in DC? It's fucking Captain Marvel, all right? I'm gonna take it.
Well, again, I mean, it's before Crisis. They had their nice, tidy little multiverse at this point, but.
If you want to call it tidy,
well,
I call it lazy writing because they can't. The reason why we have multiple Earths is because they couldn't freaking figure it out. Okay,
maybe not tidy.
Like, let's not pretend like it's some genius stroke of luck. It's because they were like, well, let's just make it different Earths. Well, let's be real on that.
We went for both versions of the Flash. I know.
Alternate universe. This is comics. We can do what we want, kids. And yet, I still haven't had my Earth 2 Huntress combined with my Earth 1 Huntress after all this time. Because it can't reconcile, unfortunately.
Yes, put them together.
Although, that would mean she would be with Dick. And I am a Babs Dick kind of girl. I really am.
Yeah. Say.
I do like them on their Earth together, though.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Oh yes, all these issues were reprinted in The Joker, the Clown Prince of Crime.
Oh, I thought it was. I have the one in the Greatest Joker Stories Ever Told.
It was reprinted in that too. It said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's where I'm reading mine, kids. I actually have quite a little Joker collection. I didn't even really realize it, but I was like, oh yeah, I think I have these. I don't have the Lucy's. If I could find the floppies, that would be great.
Yeah. Yeah, this also on the DC universe or the DC finite app.
DC Infinite, but in case you're new here, we
Yes.
call it finite, and we call Marvel Unlimited limited because not everything is actually on
Yeah,
there.
I was
That's the
surprised
joke.
this was on there. I was like, oh my lord! But I guess
The Joker's hot. They really want to make the Joker a thing, especially with that movie coming out and stuff like that. I think they're putting more and more Joker stuff on there. So makes sense. Corporate synergy. Say it with me, kids.
All right, so
yeah, let's talk some DC books. There was a lot of them, as always.
I know that's what my guy at the store was saying. He's like, "There was a lot this week, and then next week there's hardly any."
Feast or famine, kids. Feast or famine.
Like,
Okay,
which is weird because isn't there like an extra week this month? I was like, they spread it out more.
Okay, I have to talk about the April Fool's special, which is Ape Real Special, and
Okay,
I love it.
I didn't get it.
Oh, really great.
Was it good?
Yes, it was good. You should pick it up. I think you would like it.
I
$6, but like I didn't even. Yeah, no, the puns, the stories. Yeah. It's funny. It's like something that Charlie would have really loved, I think.
I think I literally do have to make another trip to the store today, so maybe I'll take a look at that.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. It's like really funny. It's nice to have. We got art by Phil Hester and Bernard Chang. Just that alone sold me on it. So
nice.
Yeah, the cover is really great. A lot of the stories, just the synopsis for it's like get ready to go bananas in this epic adventure, and I was just like, okay, I'm sold. Fine.
Oh yeah, I said here's the ad.
When DC doesn't take itself seriously is when it's at its best. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the ad here, guys. Is the ape apocalypse near?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's but I'll tell you this. It's kind of reminiscent of the vampire like event, but like it's apes.
Oh, nice.
So like it's not taking itself as serious, but like I love Gorilla Grodd, obviously. So like this was a high selling point for me. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I love the little specials they do for the month. Like I love their Halloween, and the Valentine's Day one was pretty good. Marvel's Women's Month was really good. Like yeah, they've been doing a lot better lately. I'm looking forward to this year's Pride from DC issue 2. They always do a really good job with the Pride Month issue. So.
Speaking of Joker, did you read Batman Superman World's Finest number 25?
I did. You know, I'm reading it. I'm all caught up, and
with a classic Lex Luthor Joker team.
Listen, I love that it's oversized.
Yes.
So it's like the first meeting between the Joker and Lex Luthor. Listen, I love that dynamic. It's like I love when like Joker and Superman were like trying to go head to head, and Superman's like, I don't play the games Bruce plays, and it's like same thing with Lex. He's just like, no, you're out of your league here, clown. Get out of here.
Nah. Oh yeah, again, these two it's such the odd couple because Lex is always like so in control, and Joker's just like whatever.
Just a dog chasing it.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
What?
Doom might. I was just like, why? So funny.
But I mean, yeah, Lex is after this thing, basically, this magic object, and Joker just ruins it. I love it.
This is definitely a fresh, interesting take. I appreciate it a lot.
Well, yeah, it's Mark Waid.
And the dialogue was super good. It was like witty, but yet menacing, and that's how it should be between those two.
Oh yeah. Well, again, it's Mark Waid. He
gets it.
He gets it. I love when Joker like shoots him with the trick umbrella. He's like, I told you I got it from the Penguin.
Oh, and if you guys haven't picked up World's Finest Annual, please do.
Oh yeah.
That was really good too, and this is where some of the stuff picks up from too as well. So just as a heads up,
we do get like a prologue, a quick glimpse of what's coming next.
Yeah. Oh, you were asking Batman 89 Echoes number 2.
I know, that's what I was going to say. Last time we met, yes, I asked about Batman 89. Is that ever going to come back out? Yes, we finally got issue 2. Yes.
Shout out to Sam.
Hopefully we get the other 4 issues by the end of the year.
I mean, I was like, we might be working on a Kevin Smith schedule. See.
Oh damn.
But yeah, we're kind of digging into Arkham Asylum in this world, and I don't really know what to make of that.
Kind of get the Batman 89 versions of Scarecrow and Harley Quinn.
Yeah, well, Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
Yes, who's basically now kind of has like her own TV show.
Yeah. So weird. It's like a weird, sick, twisted, like mirror funhouse universe. I love it.
I know.
I don't think we're getting I don't think we're getting number 6 by the end of the year. You can hope for it for the beginning of 2025.
Well, okay, what will we get first? Number 6 of this, or the next issue of Justice Society?
Ooh, I'm gonna bank my money on Justice Society. Actually.
Oh, okay. Because
I'll hedge my bets on that one.
Oh, I think it was one of the issues that, like, was it 12 or something? Like, they took it off the solicits. It's like it's not even solicited anymore. It's just like, yeah, I don't get it when
We
you
might
get
get it by the end of the year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was kind of fun. Catwoman was out too.
Oh, yeah.
63. Shout out to Teenie Howard.
So
is 9 Lives gonna have 9 parts?
I don't know. This is part 5. We could. I don't know.
So I feel like we might, and that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
She's going into Aquaman's territory, so I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't show up, kids.
I know. I was like, oh, what a bummer. That would have been kind of cool, but Aquaman's got other things to deal with right now. He doesn't need to be starring in anybody's. He needs to get his shit together. Yeah, so that it was kind of weird. There was like this film director that was like brainwashed, and I'm just like, what is going on? These bitches are getting so wacky. I kind of love it. It's almost giving 66 vibes. The plots a little bit sometimes in a loving way.
I love when they come back up and Catwoman's like, well, spoilers again. She spends one of those lives, and just I love that director. Oh, I guess I need to do mouth to mouth.
I was like, I think she has her own flotation devices. I think she'll be just fine.
I don't know, man. She has superior lung capacity.
Raquel Welch.
Catfighting.
That's a Seinfeld joke.
Oh yeah, I know. And if the rest of you should know that.
We might have kids who weren't old enough to remember Seinfeld watching.
Still watch it. It's
Why would you want to though? It is a product of its time. Again, everything gets solved with cell phones.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's not a cell phone in sight.
Well, no, that's not true. Last season, Lainey gets a cell phone.
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
So yeah, so what else was out from DC?
What is related? Oh, just Justice Society of America number 9.
Mm-hmm.
Nightwing 112. Duh, dummy.
Mm-hmm. And as we learned, Legacy number 299, because next month is going to be Legacy 300.
God, fucking Legacy numbering is a plague and bane of my existence.
Which is weird because me and Kristen were looking. I think it's still like the same size as like the one we got this week. It's just like I'm like, they're not doing a double sized. I'm surprised.
Which is crazy because we're getting a Titans movie allegedly in the gun universe.
And like,
so you think they'd be ramping it up?
And like Kristen pointed out, it's like an anniversary.
Oh wait, no, it's gonna wait because the Robin in the gun universe is Damian. Does that mean the Robin in the Titans is gonna be Damian too?
I hope not. I don't know. I don't think
that's not gonna work.
I don't think they even said who's gonna be in the Titans yet, like character wise. So unless
we definitively know that Damian is the Robin though.
Yeah, but unless Dick's already Nightwing or something, who knows?
Okay, let's hope so.
Yeah. But that was the weird thing because as Kristen pointed out, they're not doing a double sized issue because this is Dick Grayson. Well, Nightwing as Nightwing his 40th anniversary.
Yeah, where's my fucking book, by the way?
Yeah, exactly.
I need a nice hardcover to go with the rest of like my Batman, my Green Arrows, my Jokers, like my Wonder Woman's. Like
Bill says I need a book.
The book?
Bill says I need a book and I need it hard. Yeah, I know. It looks like a regular size issue, and it's just like, really? I'm gonna pass.
I mean, why are they not celebrating the anniversary? That's weird.
I know. But no, so did you like 112? It's we're kind of wrapping up the last month's story. Yeah, it's it wasn't really a super villain, but it was a nice murder mystery thing.
We got to change a character POV, so that was kind of fun and interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, from Batman's point of view, yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, I like the cover too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Batman's doing the Naruto run. So I was just like, okay. I'm trying to appeal to the kids. I see you. I see you.
And like we said, it's kind of nice that he wasn't grim and gritty. We kind of see him, his love for his son.
And you know what? This team has done a really great job, much like Tom used to do with blending character driven drama and giving us actually really cool action. And I think that's kind of the balance that you want. And that's why I actually kind of like the Agent of Spiral stuff. Like at first I was kind of pissed off about it, but as the story went on, it got really good and it explored different sides of him. And this team is kind of trying to do their own thing, but in that same kind of way of just like kind of doing something a little bit different off the beaten path, because his character has been around for 40 years. He's pretty much done everything. He has literally been Batman, and Damian has been his Robin, and he's been a better Batman than Batman.
Exactly.
So it's like not really much left to do with the character. I feel like a lot of writers feel like that. But there's so much more you can do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of scared because Tom's going to be gone off the, by September or something. So I just wonder who they're going to give the book to, because they're going to renumber and give it to somebody.
Who would you want to see?
I don't know. That's what we're talking. I don't know. Who's worthy? I mean, maybe just
see somebody from like the past, or do you want to give it to a new person? Or
I mean, if you do the past, I mean, oh God, Mark Waid, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he knows his DC history, and he's a good writer. I don't know if we did somebody new. Who could we give it to? It's new. Yeah, I don't know if we want. I don't know if we want Chip on here.
I mean, I'd say Chuck Dixon, but we all know. I just like, no, are you there? Are you there?
Well, if we do,
I think that's what most fans would want, honestly.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how, and I don't think we ever really talked about Judd Winnick, how you feel about his run, but I figured as much.
I mean, and she had a controversy.
How about Scott Snyder, though? I know a lot of people really like that.
Oh, maybe. I was gonna say if we want to do a repeat on a Nightwing writer, I mean, she had a controversial moment or two, but Devin Grayson.
Yeah, she's up there. My controversial pick would be Kyle Higgins, I think.
Oh, okay.
But he's busy spinning his own universe elsewhere, unfortunately.
Hey, Gail Simone.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's done Birds of Prey and stuff. I mean,
that's interesting.
I think she wrote a little bit of the Nightwing and Birds of Prey. So, who else? I had another name.
I know. Somebody said whoever it is, don't let it be Ben Percy. I was like, leave Ben Percy alone. But yeah, no, I agree. Not that he was not the best on writing Nightwing. But.
No. She's always super busy. But how about the current Birds of Prey writer Kelly Thompson?
I would actually love that, and I would love to see what she would do with the Dick Babs story. Just throwing it out there. Let's manifest, children.
And again, if she stays on Birds of Prey, you can kind of do like semi-unofficial crossovers with those books and stuff. And
yeah. How would you feel if they brought back Grant?
What?
What if they brought in Grant Morris?
Oh man,
we're talking about Mephisto's mushroom.
I was gonna say that would be trip. We'd be down for an acid trip, yeah.
Nothing will ever be as good as Mephisto's mushrooms. I heard some people saying they would want Peter Tomasi back. I was like, it's too soon for him to come back. But to each their own.
Too soon? I mean, what was that, like 2009, 2008, 2009? Is that too soon?
I was being polite.
Okay.
I was being polite.
Trying to remember.
Anything in that New 52 era, I'm just like, please, let's just not remind me.
Well, that was kind of before New 52.
Like right before, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting and seeing. Finger crossed. Hope it's good.
And if it's a new person, I hope the person's like I said, I'd rather a person like pitch and give an idea that they have than it just be assigned to somebody who's just like it's just a job to them.
Yeah.
That's my only kind of ask, I guess.
I hope it's someone either familiar with the character or someone willing to do a little bit of homework, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. So did you not pick up Justice Society of America #9?
Oh no, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I've been enjoying it when it's out.
So petty.
I know. Well, okay, again, who am I? But no, I've been enjoying it, because we're, through doing the whole Helena Wayne Huntress thing, and now they're, because of where she came from, they're trying to reform these villains. Yeah. What about that reveal? What about that reveal at the end of that? Was that the Legionnaire?
Yeah, it's like why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't understand.
I have to stop my.
Why are you trying to hurt me?
I have to stop my evil future self.
I mean, we've been there, done that so many times. It's like, but why would you hurt me like this?
And again, kids, try not to spoil too much, but there are ties to Legion of Superheroes, so I should mention that. The will be like, hey, guess what they did?
Yeah, but I also like how they tied in Stargirl's lost children and stuff too. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's Jeff Johns bringing in Jeff Johns' story arc, but shekels are shekels.
I just read the greatest story I can tie into this. Who wrote it? Me.
Relatable.
So I'm just gonna say. Oh, what else was that? Oh, John Stewart War Journal. Have you been reading that?
No.
No, I mean it's all right. I mean I've been enjoying the main Green Lantern book more.
Yeah,
Jeremy
I
Adams.
have picked that up from time to time. It's like, as much as I love John, this one's kind of like slow and dry, and
that's the thing. It's Philip Kennedy Johnson who was writing that Action Comics for a while. Which again, some of his stuff is good, but it seems like he drags it out sometimes.
I feel like at this point, John needs a partner. Like I just don't feel like John's interesting on his own anymore.
Well, I mean, as Will and I
I guess that's why they're doing that little sister thing, but
I mean, as Will and I are doing a reread of all the Green Lantern stuff. It seems like they've been teasing it. It seems like for like 15 years now. It's like bring back Kat Matui, bring back his dead wife. Yeah, they bring back everyone else. So why not?
Well, you know why, but
well, yeah. What women of color? Those
yeah. DC's got a bad track record.
Those purple alien women. But no, but again, it's like they bring back everyone else, and you write a grave injustice that was done in Action. One of the grave injustices done in Action Comics Weekly.
Okay, I need to talk about a book because I want to know how this fucker sold his soul to get this book out. No tea, no shade. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, number 6. Brian Buccellato, what the? Let me know. I'm ready to sell my soul because how did this book happen?
I haven't been reading it. Is that the last one? Because I'll say,
I think it is.
Too many.
Apparently, it's been doing like this. This is like how Home Alone became one of the highest grossing movies of its time. It's like how.
Do you think
you sold your soul to the devil? That's the only answer.
What do you think? It's easier too, or they're just like, well, it's Godzilla, it's Kong, It's
crazy. It's okay though.
Yeah,
it's okay, but it's just like
I might get the trade, but yeah.
What is going on?
Again,
it's the best the Justice League has been too. It's so sad.
Well, that's the sad part. It's like half the time anymore, like you get the best
classic Justice League, being badasses, actually working as a team, caring about each other. Lex Luthor is a maniacal, manipulative maniac again, and it's like, but it's in a Godzilla versus Kong book. DC, get your shit together.
That's their problem. Is like you're getting the best iterations of these characters in like stuff that's out of continuity.
Yeah.
Is it just because
sad.
Is it just because all the baggage isn't there and stuff? And just
that's exactly what it is. And this is what I mean. Like we're past the point. If you just wrote Justice League of America #1, didn't address anything, and just started telling stories, nobody would care. It's been that long. It's been that bad that they've been in that situation. Just start writing it. We don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Don't care. Put it in the perma late 90s, early 2000s frost of the timeline and just move on.
Oh my God.
Bat an eyelash.
Oh my God. You want to bring it back and you want to push some damn units? Justice League #1 with Grant Morrison.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Hands down, that's what I would pitch. Oh, but you know what? I want to talk about a book that really improved.
Okay.
Shout out to Tom King. Like I said, I was kind of worried about Tom King writing Wonder Woman, but number 7 was really awesome.
I haven't read it yet, so it got better.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get there, but yeah, I haven't
It's
read it yet.
So they're readdressing the whole situation. The thing that a lot of people hated was when they tried to make Superman and Wonder Woman a thing, right?
Yeah.
It kind of killed that friendship that they had, and it just kind of tainted the lens on everything. But this story kind of sets out to fix that. And they're basically the title of the story is for the Batman who has everything. So it's about them trying to go into space to get a birthday gift for Bruce. And this really kind of fixes what Superman Wonder Woman relationship in the not so distant past fucked up. And I'm glad that Tom King addressed it. It's a fun side quest. It gives Diana's just been too hyper focused, I guess, on like whatever she's been hyper focused on, and it's like I like her relationship with Clark and Bruce. I think all the Trinity's dynamics inform who the characters are in any in any certain generation of what you're reading. You know what I mean? And that definitely, like I've always said, the Trinity needs to be fixed. And when they did that Wonder Woman Superman relationship, it really fucked a lot of things up for the Trinity. I think that's why people have been afraid to really kind of fix the Trinity.
Well,
I think this is a step towards it. So,
New 52 messed up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, brother, preaching to the choir. I mean, it's so crazy because like Green Arrow and Aquaman were so fantastic, but that was like and Batman Incorporated. I will forever be bitter about Batman Incorporated. It's right up there with Wonder Woman and the Snickers ad, to be perfectly honest. And but everything else was like garbage because like they just couldn't let go of the baggage. No. And it's like, babes, if you're gonna reboot, you gotta reboot. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
No,
although that phrase has never really made sense to me, but you know.
No, again, it's like we still want all the Robins, but you know this universe.
It's like, babe, Batman's only 25. How does that work?
And again, this universe, this new universe is only 5 years old, so it's like you had a Robin a year.
Well, why? Hey, why does Batman wear black?
Because he doesn't want to get shot, Lil.
Why is the Robin's costume so bright in color?
Because Batman doesn't want to get shot.
Okay, so 5 Robins. There you go.
I know, but they're still alive. I'm just saying. It's like, oh, I have all these dead Robins.
Now that would have been bleak.
Yeah, although they wanted to keep Nightwing, and again,
obviously,
they wanted a Red Hood book, so they can't be killing people.
It's just like, oh, yep. It's like you just admit it. You messed up with Crisis, and you've been chasing your tail ever since. Like we did a big bad cash grab, and we kind of fucked ourselves, and we just won't admit it.
Between the damage and then just all the books they canceled when they started New 52, it's like we had a decent Red Robin book by Fabian and
Power Girl probably never come back to DC.
I know. And then the Power Girl book, and there was a bunch there. You know, I was enjoying. They just canceled them because
they were trying to relive that high of the original Crisis, which we'd had so many other crises before that anyway. They were just like, "What are you doing?" Anyway, that's a rabbit hole on its own.
Yeah.
So I guess on that note, we could probably let the kids go for the afternoon.
Yeah. Oh, that's a special we got to do one day. How did Crisis F up DC? Part 1.
Oh man.
Part 2.
That's like a part infinity.
No.
One of infinity.
Well, we always do it through like the lens of the Trinity. It's like, how did it mess up Superman? How did it mess up Batman? How did it mess up Wonder Woman?
Oh, or the lens of the Justice League, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, the main like big 9 characters or whatever.
Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, Green Arrow.
I think Green Lantern came out the best, to be perfectly honest, just because of the nature of the core. It gave them more flexibility and reasons to like kind of switch members around.
Well, again, too, once again, it's like they really didn't change a lot after Crisis. It's like, you know, they kind of just kept going. All right. So, yes, kids, you know what's coming next week. 3 new. Hey-oh. Well, not that.
A pie in the face.
Oh. So, yes, next week we're going to cover the next 3 issues of the Joker, 4, 5, and 6. So see, Lilith, you think
6 through 9.
See, so we're gonna get to the 6 and the 9 this month. Come on.
I know you tried. Bless your heart. Don't forget to wish Phil a happy birth month in the comments, kids.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
That's right. Oh yes. When you hear this on Tuesday, yes, my birthday was yesterday. So
From the future, addressing the past.
that's right. All right. So yes, 4 through 6 next week, and then 7 through 9, and then yes, again you get an extra week, kids. Haha. So we'll cover that previously almost never published Joker number 10. Because I think it was 2019 or something. They finally reprinted that, so it's like,
Yeah.
Again, they probably did that for Honored Denny, probably.
I'm pretty sure that's what that was.
All right, and then again at the end of the month, you'll hear me and the boys covering Azrael 13 and 14.
F in the chat for Russ's sanity.
Next month I think Justin wants to join us for or at least 1 or 2 episodes because we're gonna be doing some Catwoman next month.
Okay.
Like 2 of the episodes are on like the 90s Catwoman. I think he said he likes that stuff. So.
Meow, the more the meow warrior.
And of course, he's gonna be joining us for at least 2 episodes in July because there's gonna be some Killer Moth coming up in July.
F in the chat for the Batgirl movie.
I know. That was Firefly, wasn't it? No.
Yeah, it was Firefly. Yeah.
Who cares?
Killer Moth.
Either way, they robbed us of Brendan Fraser. And that whole thing.
They robbed us of our Brandon Fraser renaissance.
Exactly. All right, kids. So send us all your thoughts. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics episodes, social media, new merchandise. That's right, kids. New branding, new logos, new merch. So go buy yourself. You got to buy all brand new merch because there's new logos. So don't be a poser. Buy the new merch. Again, you could just rain random money on us in the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
As Mr. Stoom likes. And of course, the Patreon, where again you find something different every month. In March, we heard all about Lilith Hellfire's conspiracy theories. We talk politics. We always talk a little of everything on the Patreon. So if you want to get into if you dare get into our inner psyches, yes, join the Patreon. So find everything at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. It's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right. Lilith Hellfire. It's no joke what she'll do to you. All right. Where do people?
All right. I'll let you again. Once I find my phone, I'll let you guys know.
I know. I just this is a different show, just in case people didn't hear the Spider-Cast. Yes. You can catch her on Facebook when she finds her phone, kids.
It's with the phone where all the social media apps are quarantined too.
The burner phone. That's the number she gives all the himbos.
Nah, the himbos get a text now number. Be so serious.
Oh my!
Everybody knows that. Well, see, you're not single. You don't know how hard it is out here on online dating.
Oh, I said I am so happy I'm married. I don't have to go through that crap anymore. Yeah, now.
One way trip to Biscuit Town.
That's
double biscuits for me.
I love it. That's right. Lilith Hellfire's house, kids.
Gonna be some dicks waving around in here.
Not until 2025.
Oh, that's naughty. I love it.
I love Drunken Justin. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Again, come back next couple weeks for more Joker.
We're pulling a DC, kids. We're shoving Joker down your throat.
Hey-oh! Come back next time join us next time in the Hacienda.
Same ha.
Oh, remember that at the end of this. Oh, remember that for next couple weeks. See, Ray, we didn't talk any Batman. We talked ha, man. Oh. All right, kids. Just remember, Keep coming back. You need us in your lives. It's no laughing matter. All right. But until we meet again, remember, join us same haha time.
Same ha chill.
We are the night. The
Joker
Joker
podcast.
Podcast. Like a joy buzzer to the nads. Good night.